This video is being brought to you by Cutting Edge Gamer. If you upgrade graphics cards often, Cutting Edge Gamer is the perfect option for you. Lease the newest graphics cards on the market, such as Nvidia's RTX 20 series, for a low monthly payment. Click the affiliate link below in the description to find out more.
So disgraced IGN editor Filip Miucin finally apologizes for his serial plagiarism almost a year later. Can someone say just a tad too late? Skip it up and that up! So let's go back to early August of 2018. Shall we? I don't know what that sound effect was. Maybe my editor could do some magic with it. Well, anyway, there is a YouTuber who's a game reviewer by the name of Boomstick Gaming who put up a video called IGN copied my Dead Cells review. What do I do? And that Dead Cells review was done by former disgraced IGN editor Filip Miucin. And in this video that Boomstick Gaming does, he does a comparison of his review and Filip's review for IGN. And there's some very uncanny similarities. Like, Filip just said, hey, I like what he did here. I'm just going to take this. I'm going to take this. Just a little bit of this. I'm going to cherry pick this. And plagiarism. he basically ripped off Boomstick Gaming's video. No, he did rip off Boomstick Gaming's video. He finally admitted to it, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Now, other pieces of work that Filip ripped off were the Bayonetta 2 review from Polygon. There's a video out there that Filip created where he literally took from a NeoGAF post. He didn't even try to cover up the fact that he was plagiarizing. He literally just said what was in the NeoGAF post word for word. He even ripped off his former colleague from IGN, Seth Macy's review of Octopath Traveler. He ripped off someone he worked with and used stuff about Octopath Traveler in one of his articles. Good job, Filip. Like, can you get any shadier? And there's many other allegations against Filip plagiarizing other people's work too. The list goes on and on. And for the past almost year, Filip never apologized. He would show his sympathy for the different companies who felt that he wronged them, and he would say, hey, you know, that sucks, you feel that you were plagiarized, but he never once admitted fault for almost a year. Like I said, the drama started in early August 2018. Well, finally, on April 19th, a couple days ago, or a few days ago now, I should say, Filip finally uploaded a video called My Apology, where he straight up admits that he ripped off Boomstick Gaming and various other companies. Boy, would I love to show you a clip of this video. But last year people actually did that with Filip's video, and he struck people's accounts and put strikes on their accounts and took their videos down because he was damage controlling. Because I have a feeling he may actually take these down too, because he decided to apologize a year later, and it actually makes him look worse than if he just apologized up front right after the accusations came out. So in his apology video, remember these used to be allegations, now he admits he ripped off Boomstick Gaming and these other companies here. I mean, he's even copied Wikipedia articles and NeoGAF excerpts, like I said before. But now he's saying, hey, these companies, I plagiarized. I took their works and made them my own. Nintendo Life for his FIFA 18 review, he ripped off Nintendo Life. Nintendo Wire for his Fire Emblem Warriors on Nintendo Switch review, he ripped them off. Engadget on his Metroid Samus Returns of 3DS, he took crap from them. And Polygon for Bayonetta 2, he stole from them too. This is Filip now admitting it. A year later, but now he's admitting it. Good for you, Filip, for after everyone already knew that you were guilty, for finally admitting your own guilt months later. This is worse than if you apologized up front. What are you doing? Now, a lot of people, including me, wondered, Filip, what the hell are you apologizing for? And he made a RE My Apology video where he kind of tries again to make himself seem like a victim. He's like, look, I was confident in my editing skills, but I wasn't confident in my writing skills. So boohoo, woe is me, because I was so insecure and scared, I just had to rip off countless dozens of other people and just, you know, I couldn't do it on my own. I was so insecure and everything just happened so fast. What am I going to do? Like, I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but that's kind of what he said. Again, I'll have links to both of his videos below in the description. I wouldn't dare put like cuts of those videos or excerpts of those videos in my video, because he would probably strike this video down, and I don't want that to happen. Now, first off, before we get into why I think Filip is doing this, and I have two, actually one of the, I won't, because for privacy reasons, say the commenter's name, but one brought up a good point, maybe think a little bit outside of the box. But when it comes to plagiarism, doesn't matter whether you're a journalist or you're a kid in high school, if you get caught plagiarizing, you're either going to get fired, blacklisted from whatever industry you're in, or if you're in high school or college, or even younger than that, even if you're in grammar school or whatever the case may be, you could get expelled and get in really deep shit. Okay, plagiarism is no joke. It's considered intellectual theft, and no matter what industry you're in or whether you're just in school, it's taken very seriously. So even if he apologized up front, it wouldn't have saved his ass. You know, there's no excuse for it. I don't care how young Filip, I don't care if he's 22, he's still considered a grown-ass man, and he's going to be held responsible. Even if he was 17 and in high school, he would have been held responsible. Plagiarism is no joke in any industry or in any education, man. People don't mess around. But whatever the case may be, Filip, what made it worse for you, even though you would, as soon as there was any like accusations out there that could be proven, which there was, you were going to be blacklisted from being a journalist anyway. But you doubled down. You never admitted fault. And you, in some cases, a lot of all this information's gone, you kind of said, hey, you know what, there just so happens to be some similarities, and kind of made it like you were innocent. You know, and in your non-apology videos, which are now deleted, you could go look for him if you want to. Again, I'm sure you could find him. I'm not going to put him in here because this video will get struck down by him. You would like say, oh, Boomstick Gaming, I wish you the best. But again, you never apologized. And it just made you seem, with all the damning evidence against you, terrible. And now, there's two reasons why I think this is happening with Filip. There's two scenarios. There's speculation. I don't know what's going on in the guy's head. The first one is what he was hoping is, if I don't admit fault, even with all the damning evidence out there, if I don't say, hey, you got me, guys, yeah, I plagiarized, so on and so forth, he was hoping maybe he could get his foot back in the door. Obviously not with IGN, but he's like, maybe he was hoping maybe GameSpot would hire him down the line, and he's like, hey, if I don't admit fault and it's something that's still kind of up in the air, and I still, you know, didn't say I'm innocent, but didn't say I'm guilty, maybe I could get another job working as a journalist or an editor at one of these companies. When it comes to plagiarism, there was no chance in hell that was going to happen, but I think that's a good chance that's what he thought. So he's like, I'm going to play it cool and deflect and not apologize for anything, and maybe I could get a job again. And when he realized that he lost all of his credibility, even on his own YouTube channel, almost a year later, he was like, maybe apologizing now will get me work. All right, I guess I got to admit to it, because me pretending it never happened didn't get me back in the door. So I'm sorry, please, 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 someone hire me. I can't pay my bills. That's what it seems like to me. But what's interesting is someone on one of the videos, I think maybe it was the My Apology video, because people are saying, why now? Why now? I even said in the comment section, dude, why now? And someone said, maybe he's seeing a therapist. And this could very well be the case too. And I'll tell you why, though. I'm kind of like, I don't think so. Maybe the therapist said, look, man, to get over this, to get over what happened in your life, couldn't think of the right word there. It's time to admit fault. Then you can move on from it. If you admit fault, if you admit your responsibility in the wrongdoings that you did, this will help you overcome this and move on. Maybe that's why he did it. But here, look, I'm not a detective and I'm not a psychologist, but he always seems so fake in these videos. He almost seems like a politician being forced to do it. And that's why I don't buy the fact that it was a therapist that told him to come out with this. Because it seems like, you know, like when people, when they're trying to seem genuine and they're bad actors, like if you watch like community theater or something, they have like that, but I am so sorry. That's what Filip does. He seems like a politician that got caught in a scandal, and his people that work for him, his assistants and his PR guy, are like, hey man, get in front of that camera and apologize. And it just seems like he's being forced. And I think what's forcing Filip is that he's blacklisted and unemployed right now, and he doesn't know what to do. And this was his last shot in saying, okay, fine, I'll admit it, I'll come out with it. Maybe I could get work that way if I say that I'm going to be a better person and never do it again. But when it comes to plagiarism, man, look, we all make mistakes. Like I said in my previous video today, where I talked about Kotaku UK and Laura Kate Dale and the whole Persona 5 thing that she came out with. Look, everyone makes mistakes, but when it comes to plagiarism, you get one shot, and if you're proven to be a plagiarist and stealing other people's work, you're blacklisted. Your career in whatever field you were in is done. Go see if UPS is hiring or if McDonald's will hire you, because that's all the work you're going to get, and they may not even trust you. This is Rich, Review Tech USA, signing out. Have a good one. Hey everybody, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the subscribe button. Also click the bell next to it to be notified of all of my uploads. And if you want to come check out my live streams, I have a second YouTube channel called RTU Streams, where I'll be streaming there quite a bit starting in April. I'll have a link to that below in the description as well. Thank you for the continued support, and I'll see all of you in the next video.